Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the Hurricanes offense comes on the field first today. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
They come to the line for a third and very long here on the opening drive. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they have exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Gives it to the back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can...
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The receiver makes the catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Oh, my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally with the ball and not let let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pass rush closing in. Finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, Kirk. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
The shotgun run call. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Donaldson. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He breaks free. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you.
And it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Donaldson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Caught near the sticks. It's Donaldson. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Tigers looking to keep this drive rolling. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. 0 running room. Right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Testing the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And the Canes were first and 10 here. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Bush. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A pass on the field goal. It's out. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Looking for a man. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking right, this one caught. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that short completion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the runner takes off to his right. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Important second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. Has the first down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So
Throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Bush. He finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boys, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Clemson.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll have to throw it here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. They try to sneak it for the first. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Number 13.
The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going. They'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On the run, it's Shaw. Lights up the defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Muscles past the defender. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stuffed on first down brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Bush. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. Solid gain moves the ball to the 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Catch made on the right side. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there by the defense for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, it's Bush. Hits the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught on the outside, it's Shaw. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley.
The Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
2nd down after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Try to convert with a sneak.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. With the catch, it's Donaldson. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Play like you mean it. Get 6.
And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Great cut there. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, it looked like they might have picked up the first down, but this defense not giving up on that play, jars the ball loose from that running back and picks up a nice turnover.
A quick throw out left, complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Third down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
The Hurricanes will try to keep this drive moving. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Dropping back, it's Bush. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they'll check him out. The Canes will look to convert here on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he gets into the end zone. Strong run to make this a two-score game, up by 9. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Donaldson. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he'll drop back here on third down. The sure hands. It's Donaldson. In the clear at the 25. They get him down, but a huge game by the offense to grab momentum heading into the final quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense. Now the all-important extra point.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Second down after that previous play.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. He bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. A short completion of the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Back to throw again. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they'll kick it away here. Fielded near the 20. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they hand it off to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And now the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Bush. Caught by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Back-to-back deep shots. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
They'll run it here. Got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, it's a handoff. Able to convert on third. Sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice
touchdown. Canes. They are pouring it on now.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Clemson, 27.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Grabbed by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw again. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's still going. Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. Handoff to the single back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Now here's the toss play. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. And a big gain on the final play. That is symbolic of this impressive victory for the offense. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.